Test, test. All right, good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome back to the rink. We're coming to you live from White Bear Lake for this afternoon's championship game against the Stillwater Ponies.
In goal is number 1, Lodi Boy. Defense number 10, Kennedy Goff. Third quarter defense number 4, Willa Jensen. And forward number 15, Lucy Johnson. Also forward number 9, Penny Franzen. Center number 16, Libby Chesa. Now starters for the Ponies. In goal is Ella Cherokee. At defense, Ellen Smith. Rolling Katie Jumpers. At wing, Nola Hanson. Also with Roland Reed. And at center, Andy Rucker.
All right, we're ready to play some hockey. Unfortunately, Minneapolis Storm girls are going to be skating without Hadley Sturmer this afternoon. She is feeling under the weather. Hadley, we're going to miss you and look forward to having you back here soon. We're also without Coach Lou, who's still recovering from surgery. Sweet Lou, we can't wait to have you back on the bench. Hope you were doing well this afternoon. Warm-ups are complete. We've gone through the national anthem, and both teams are ready to go. Minneapolis in the black, Stillwater in the white with the red and black trim. Aces taking the face-off from Minneapolis, and we are underway. Good play there by Willa to jump up and intercept that pass. She sent it in the pony zone. We're offside, so we'll do another face-off. Libby winning that draw. Played over to Johnson, and now picked up by Franzen, pushed into the Minneapolis zone. Shot is just a little wide. Second shot attempt coming from the other side. Gets up traffic in front. Franzen's got a jump on it. She's got Pesa with her. Good job by Penny to push the puck into the pony zone. Pesa giving chase. Lucy Johnson there as well. Lucy was able to get her stick on that puck, but the ponies break it out. And they gain the Minneapolis zone. Tony's controlling on the far side. Good job by Libby Pesa to step up and pick that pass off. She now gains the zone on the other side. Her shot attempt goes wide. And played by Spear. Spear tried for a centering pass, but it's picked off by a pony defender. Spear gets it back, and here comes Nora right in. Shot on goal, and it's saved, covered up, and we're going to face off. Good shift there by Nora, making some plays in the offensive zone. Both teams are going to get a line change here. Johnson Fueller's taking the face-off from Minneapolis. She's out there with Cook. And she wins the face-off. Spear is also on the right-hand side. Face-off one. Shot from Jensen Cook. Puck is now played in the corner by the ponies. They're able to break it out. Doth is there to intercept. Doth's going to pass over to Cook. Deflected off her stick and played back in the zone by Avery Johnson. Now it's Lucy Johnson coming in. Her shot is on net and deflected wide by the pony goaltender. That'll be an icing. We'll get the face-off back down in the Stillwater zone. Pace taking the face-off here for Minneapolis. She wins it over to Lucy Johnson. Stillwater breaking it out, but nice shot there by Libby. It's on goal, and we'll get another face-off. Stillwater wins that face-off, and they gain the Minneapolis zone. Shot on net, saved by Boyce, and a good job by Lucy Johnson protecting in the slot. And she's able to clear. But just like that, the Ponies are back, and now they have a breakaway. And a save by Boyce. Good save there by Elodie, and a good job by Substad clearing. Ponies right back in, holding the line. Shot comes in from the point, and it goes wide. Good stick there by Elodie, redirecting that centering pass. Now played out by Johnson Fueler. Eddie up the far wall, skates it into the zone, had a couple defenders right on her. And Stillwater able to disrupt that play, but it's held in by Substead and Cook. Quinn gets knocked to her feet. Avery Johnson holding the line. Pony player getting tripped up, no call. Good no call there as Elsa Klossner picks up the puck, and now she's gaining the zone. Skates around looking for Substad, but there are a couple defenders in her way. And Stillwater back across center ice. They're able to get a line change as they work the puck into the Minneapolis zone. Good job by Klossner picking up the loose puck. She'll skate it out. Also trying to find Johnson Fueler, who sticks with the play. Sorry, that was Franzen sticking with the play. Good move there by number 14, but an even better play by Franzen, who then reverse checks the girl behind the net and sticks with the play. Shot from the point. Found some traffic in front. And good job by Franzen collecting on the far wall. Pony's defender was able to pinch, but Eddie wisely grabs the puck and skates it out. Ran into a couple defenders, and now it's Stillwater coming right back in the zone. Fast-paced game so far this afternoon with 5:40 left to go in the first. No score. Loose puck in front. Way back out top. Skated in by number 11. Tries to wrap around in front, but it was defended well by Doth, who now takes the battle to the corner, supported by Pesa. And now picked up by Johnson, Avery Johnson, trying to get it up top to Lucy Johnson, who battles in front of us. Puck came back towards the slot area where it's played by Doth. And now Spear, trying to get it out of the zone, ran into a Pony defender. And good job there by Avery to just push the puck out of the zone. Avery Johnson playing it off the wall. And again to get it up to Lucy Johnson. There's just too much pressure by Stillwater. Unfortunately for Minneapolis, that pass back to the blue line got past their defender. And Lucy Johnson jumping on the puck after Nora Spear provided some pressure there. But the Ponies pick it up, and now there's a little space for this number 6 to weave her way through the neutral zone. She's got a player in front. She elects to shoot from a really tough angle. That shot went high. And now it's played back and forth to the other side where Substad makes a nice move to get the puck out of the zone. Stillwater again gaining the zone. Met by a strong defense from Minneapolis. A lot of pressure here by Stillwater as they continue to move the puck back and forth behind the net. Shot was blocked out front. Second shot attempt is saved by Boyce. She puts her glove on it and we'll get a face-off. A lot of pressure coming from Stillwater here late in the first period. We got 2:48 left to go. Face off to the right-hand side of Boyce. Shots on goal favoring Stillwater, 5-4. Pace is going to take the face off. Which was won by Stillwater. They're going D to D. Shot comes in well over the top of the net. Stillwater again working the puck back to the D. Shot tipped in front and saved by Boyce. And some late sticks getting inside there by the Ponies. Fidelity holds on. And we get another face-off in the same spot here with 2.5 left to go in the first. Good job by Lucy Johnson stepping up to block that shot. This change is picked up by Avery Johnson. She gets back to Lucy. Lucy's skating it through the neutral zone, pushes it forward. Penny's there to help. And it's now good back check there by Pesa. She's able to knock that puck away. Avery Johnson now picking up the loose puck. Skating with some speed through the neutral zone. Gets one pass. Oh, nice shot there. And it goes a little wide. Nice hustle by Avery. Johnson Fueler making a play to keep the puck in the Pony zone. Franzen comes down. And he was able to disrupt that play. Kennedy trying to go D to Jensen Cook, and it's again picked up by Johnson Fueler, who tried to make an extra move at center ice and paid the price. Shot deflected wide by Boyce. Controlled by Stillwater. They go D to D. Nice job by Quinn coming up to put some pressure in. And now loose puck again on the side of the net. Good strong defense by Minneapolis. Good job by Doth clearing that one. Ponies going D to D. Loose puck in front. Boyce couldn't get her glove on it. And there was, again, a good job stepping up there by Franzen, who couldn't get the puck out of the zone that time. Doth able to get her stick on that one to deflect it wide. Another shot attempt comes in. Boyce sends it over to Franzen. And Penny wisely just pushes it up the ice because Minneapolis needs a line change. And that will end the first period, where we have no score. Shots on goal favoring Stillwater, 9-4. And based on how the last couple minutes were played there, I think we're fortunate to get out of the first period with a 0-0 score. A lot of pressure by Stillwater over the last couple minutes. Big shout out to Grandma Juju watching from Wayzata this afternoon. I know Penny's grandparents are tuned in from the Vegas area. I know there's a lot of other family and friends watching these girls compete here this afternoon. Minneapolis girls surviving 2 overtime games to get to the championship game here on Sunday. And as you can see from the first period, this is a strong Stillwater team with a lot of talent. All right, looks like we're ready for a puck drop here to start the second period. Got Pesa, Spear, and Lucy Johnson, backed up by Avery Johnson and Klossner. And we are ready to go. That'll be an offside call. Couple nice moves by Klossner down low, but it's picked off, and tough angle shot. Hit the outside of the pipe. A lot of pressure coming from that big number 6 by Stillwater. And the Ponies again holding the line. Centering pass. They were not able to connect, and Pesa makes a smart move just to play it out of the zone and then follows it up with some speed and force. Unfortunately, Stillwater regains control, and they're right back in the zone. Stillwater close to having too many players on the ice there. Another shot attempt comes in. It's tipped in front, gloved, and we're going to face off. Johnson Fueller's taking the draw. She's out there, Substead, Crook, Doth, and Jensen Crook. And this is Doth ringing it around, trying to find Crook. Good pinch there by the Stillwater defender. Puck was played in front, but it gets deflected, and it finds its way to Substead. Lucy skates it in the zone, sends one in front, trying to find Johnson Fueller. It was defended well. And now sent back down low and around by Jensen Cook to Quinn Cook, who gets bumped against the wall. She sticks with it. But the Ponies win the puck battle. And just like that, they're back out of the zone. Tried for a centering pass there. They couldn't connect. Second attempt found its way to the front. Dangerous play there in front. Boyce is able to cover that one up. We'll get another face-off. Face-off win there by Libby. Loose puck played by Klossner. Here comes Elsa. She's picking up some speed. Finds some room on the right-hand side. Gets tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty. Good job by Elsa for turning on the afterburners and forcing a penalty there. And Minneapolis is going to be on power play with 9:02 left to go in the second period. Oh, nice face-off win there. Shot by Jensen. Cook hit some traffic. And now it's Lucy Johnson jumping on the loose puck. Jensen Cook had some pressure and just has to dump it back down low. Doth comes over to pinch, but that one scoots fire, and this should be an icing. Johnson Fueler taking the draw for Minneapolis. Good job by Substat applying some pressure there as the Ponies trying to break it out along the far side. Jensen Cook doing a good job of holding the line there as well. She dumps it back down low. Spear coming across to cut it off. She got a stick on that one. Clock winding down in the Storm power play. And now it's Stillwater coming back. They had a 2-on-1. But a really good job there by Jensen Cook to break that one up. And we're going to face off in the neutral zone here as offside was called on Stillwater, who is now back at full strength. Klossner getting pressured by that number 6. Oh, Quinn getting knocked down. She hops back up. Libby plays the puck up to Lucy. Gets deflected out of the zone. And good pressure here by Lucy Johnson. She gets tripped up. No call. And Pesa tracks it down. Trying to get that pass over to Cook. Klossner does a good job stepping up to keep the puck in the zone. And good angle there taken by Pesa to cut that off, but we'll get called for an offside as we send the puck back in the zone with 7:03 left to go in the second period. Nice play there by Doth. Gets the puck back to Substad. Play was broken up in the neutral zone. And now it's the Ponies back on the attack. Puck picked up this time by Franzen. And he tried to make a move, but had it poked away. And it's Stillwater right back in the Storm zone. But well played by Doff. Jensen Cook tries to reverse the play. And a fan on the pass. But Kennedy steps back up and swings a pass up to Substad in the neutral zone. Offside is the call here. Nice face-off win there by Pesa. Puck is tracked down by Avery Johnson. She dumps it in as Pesa gives chase. Nice job by Libby. And a good job there by Avery to come in and pinch. She sent the puck back down in the slot area. No one was home. Picked up by the Ponies D. And more good pressure by Minneapolis at center ice. And this is Lucy Johnson. To the top of the slot. Her shot is on net. Bobbled in front, but covered up by the Ponies 10D. And we're going to get a face-off back in their zone with 5:07 left to go in the second. Another offside call. Johnson Fueler taking the draw for Minneapolis. She sticks with it. And then has it taken away. Stillwater gaining the zone. Oh, nice move there. And a shot up top. It was saved by Boyce. Loose puck picked up by Doth. She sends it forward. It was misplayed by the Ponies defender. And good hustle there by Substad. She just couldn't catch up to that one. Otherwise, she had a breakaway. There'll be an offside call on Stillwater. Another offside call on Stillwater. We're going to wave offsides there. It was close, but they're going to let him play on that one, which is a good move by the refs. Both Penny and Libby working hard in the corner there. Puck gets dumped back down low by Klossner and pressured by Lucy Johnson on the other side. Avery came up to pinch. And no offside call there. It's kind of weird. I'm going to let him play again. Good job there by Penny to stick with that. Franzen through the neutral zone. And they do correctly call offside this time. And we're going to face off with 3:14 left to go in the second. Okay. Ponies back the other way. Well, makes a nice move, goes wide, sends the puck through the crease, and now picked up by Johnson Fueler. Puck rolled off her stick. Now played up top. Shot from the point is kept in and played along the near wall by the Ponies. Stillwater doing a good job feeding the D, kind of opening things up a little bit. An offside call here. Must have missed something, but Stillwater fans wanted a penalty back there. Refs aren't going to call it. They are going to get a face-off just outside their zone where Payson will take the draw. Wins it, pushes it forward, forcing Stillwater to kind of regroup deep in their own zone. They can't connect on the pass, and it winds up in the stick of Klossner. And she plays it forward to her cousin. It'll be Pesa pushing it in down low. And a nice play by Avery Johnson coming up to keep the puck in the zone. It's played around the other side. Klossner comes in to pinch. But the Ponies clear. And Avery Johnson was the first one to it. Back in the Minneapolis zone. It sent the length of the ice. They're going to wave off icing. I don't know if there's some confusion there or something. That looked like a legitimate icing, but play resumes. Stillwater cannot connect on that pass. And again, regrouping deep in their own zone with a lot of pressure coming from the Storm. And that time, the refs do make a call. It's on Franzen. She's going in the box for a trip. And it's going to be Stillwater on the power play with just under a minute left to go in the period. That's Minneapolis going to have to kill this one off. Good face-off win there by Spear. And Norris gets it right out of the zone. Another play there by Jensen Cook to break the play up as the Stillwater Ponies trying to come back in the Storm zone. Nora taking out the ref on that play. Doth tries to send it up towards on the other side. It's tipped in front. Loose puck hanging out in the slot. Comes back to number 7. Shot is on goal, but it's saved by Boyce, and she'll hang on for another face-off in the Storm zone. Oh, good pressure there by Spear. And now she's got one player to beat. She gets tripped up, and Stillwater's going to get called for a penalty here. And a really tough angle, but smart shot by Substad just to throw that one on net. And the Ponies goaltender made a good save. That's the end of the period. And we'll start out the third with 4-on-4 hockey for 7 seconds, and then we'll be on the power play for just under a minute. Well, another very exciting and competitive hockey game here. Big shout out to Ann Hansen, who's also watching the game. All right, our intermission is over, just like that, and we're ready for a face-off. Again, it's 4-on-4 hockey for 7 seconds, and the Storm will be on the power play. Johnson Feeler's taking the draw. She wins it back to Avery Johnson. Tried to skate it up the near side. It's picked off, and now it's Stillwater right back. And their shot goes high and wide. And a good play by Lucy Johnson, just stepping off the bench. She gets it to Johnson Feeler. And he makes a nice move, cuts to the middle. But a good back check by Stillwater. Player who then put the puck back in front of the net. It's still loose. And we score! Eddie Johnson Feeler in front. Puts it home and gives Minneapolis a 1-goal lead to begin the third period. Well, Minneapolis capitalizing on Stillwater's inability to clear, and the Storm not giving up on that play. Take advantage of that opportunity. And now it's Lucy Johnson, who I think was credited with an assist there. I'm not sure. She was able to gain the zone. Quinn comes around to play it on the other side. Flossman not allowing Stillwater to break it out. And it's Avery Johnson keeping it in on the near side. Unfortunately, her pass was picked off by that dangerous number 6 who gains the zone. But a great back check by Avery. Prevents number 6 from getting a shot off. And just as you might expect, Stillwater pouring the pressure on, down by a goal, and a great block by Quinn. She took that one up high, and she's going to skate to the bench. Fantastic job by Quinn stepping up to block that shot. Here comes Stillwater. Again, working the puck around behind the net, trying to find a pass. That puck gets sent through the top of the crease, and it's now played around to the other side. And a good job by Klossner to clear the zone. Unfortunately, it's a pony is coming right back in. They got a player in the slot. A great save by Boyce. Second attempt. Loose puck in front. Is again played by Stillwater. Controlled by Stillwater. Number 18 circling. And a good job by Penny to get her stick on that one. Puck comes back to the other side. Libby Pace's got some room. Pace skating it through the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Shot goes wide. Played by Franzen on the other side, but it's right back in front. And Pace had another opportunity. Jensen Cook with the shot just inside the blue line. And a good job by Kennedy to hold the line, and she's able to push the puck back down low, forcing Stillwater to regroup and try to break it out right in front of us here. But Jensen Cook was there. And a smart play by Doth to go D to D, breaking that puck out. Stillwater tried to come back in, but they're offside. And we're going to get a face-off right in front of us, or no, on the other side, with 8:37 left to go in the third. Minneapolis still up by a goal. Both teams battling. Nice job there by Doth, pushing the puck up to Johnson Fueler. Here comes Eddie across the line. Split two defenders. Jensen Cook keeping the puck in. Looking like she was trying to pass that to Spear. It winds up on the stick of Lucy Johnson, who gets it back over to Spear. Spear was trying for his centering pass there. They couldn't connect. And this is that dangerous number 6, carrying it out of the zone. She makes a move, trying to come in, goes to her forehand, and she scores. A big number 6 finding the short side there, getting the Ponies on the board, tying things up at 1 with 7:47 left to go in the third. Good job there by Klossner, fighting that Pony player off. Makes another nice move. She's going to try and skate it out of the zone, but she ran into a couple Stillwater players, and now it's Stillwater applying pressure, kept in at the line. Yes. And now played again by Klossner. Trying to get a breakout pass over to Franzen. She does. And Penny's going to ice this one. Forcing a face-off back in our zone with 6:51 left to go in the third. Shots on goal, 18-7 in favor of Stillwater. Johnson Fueler's taking the face-off for Minneapolis. Nice play there by Spear, getting the puck out of the zone. She had a couple Stillwater players on her, but she was able to force it out. And now it's Jensen Cook holding the line. Looked like she was going to walk up and get a shot off. Again, she's able to keep the puck in the zone. Lucy Johnson pushed it forward. She's trying to find Nora Spear in the slot. And nice play there by Spear, backing up to intercept that pass. Doth just able to get a stick on that one. But Stillwater maintains possession, and a really good play by Jensen Cook, breaking that play up. Minneapolis couldn't advance it further than center ice, and now it's Stillwater right back in the zone. Loose puck in front is covered up by Boyce, and we get another face-off in the Storm zone. 5:26 left to go in the third. We're still tied up at 1. Oh, another good block there by Quinn. He's back off the bench after taking another shot up high. Good persistence there by Avery. Gets the puck up to Substad, who forces it all the way deep into the Ponies zone. Good no call there, as I don't think Lucy's stick caused the trip. I think that girl lost an edge. But it's the Ponies right back the other way, and a good back check there by Pesa, disrupting that play. Uh-oh, here comes number 6. Fortunately for Minneapolis, the Ponies will be offside. Johnson Fueler with the Storm's goal here this afternoon will take the face-off. It's won by number 6, but good job by Minneapolis. Shot is on net that time from number 13. Loose puck in front. Played around by Avery Johnson. She's trying to find Lucy Johnson for a breakout. She does. Lucy pushes it forward, gets tripped up, no call. Nice play there by Doff, disrupting the play. Minneapolis way offside there, no call. Ref's not calling offsides or penalties right now. Perhaps they want to get home and watch the Wild play. I don't know. But the game continues. And it's the Ponies back through center ice. They gain the zone. That shot is on net. It's deflected wide by Boyce. Centering pass is kicked out of his slot area, but Pony is still with the puck. Another shot. Nice blocker save there by Boyce. Sends the puck up and over to the other side. Pony is still on it. Centering pass is played back out front. Boyce with the pad save, and she's able to cover up. With just under 3 to play. Dangerous play there in front of the Minneapolis net. Mesa taking the face-off from Minneapolis. Nice win there. Back to Avery Johnson. Avery trying to get a breakout pass, but didn't have a winger home there. Good job by Klossner. Breaking that one up in front of the net. Ponies keeping the puck in the zone. Oh, my God. I don't know how Boyce is able to make that save, but she does. And she's going to get another face-off. I thought that second shot attempt was going home for Stillwater. 2:24 left to go in the third. Pace's taking the face-off again. Both teams getting some fresh legs on the ice. Another face-off win, this time back to Jensen Crook. Tried to ring that one around. Regains possession. Ponies hold the line, but it's forced out by Pesa, and she gets it to Subset. Oh, Lucy makes a nice move. Gets it to the slot. It's followed up by Spear, and her shot goes just wide. Minneapolis trying to get a little sustained pressure here late in the period. And a good play by Pesa. She got her stick on that one. And it's played back into the Stillwater zone by Substack. Ponies kick that one out of the zone, and a really nice back check there by Jensen Cook. Applying the right amount of pressure. Stillwater again with the puck in the zone. And a nice play there by Spear to clear. And now, pass over to Substad. Just couldn't connect on that one. Otherwise, Lucy didn't have anyone in front of her. Another good play there by Spear. Nora back in the puck. Tries for a centering pass. She had pace in front. They couldn't connect. Ponies clear. Loose puck played by Johnson to Pesa. Libby across the line. Her shot is wide. And now played out of the zone by Stillwater. And a nice back check there by Pesa. She's made some really good plays here this afternoon. Half a minute left to go in regulation. Minneapolis just needs to get the puck out of the zone right now, which we are able to accomplish. Oh boy. Oh, nice stick there by Johnson Fueler. 9 seconds left to go. 5 left to go in the period. And believe it or not, we're going to go to another overtime situation here in the championship game. Both teams scoring a goal. Shots on goal favor Stillwater 23-7. And I have to assume that the overtime rules for this game would be no different from what we experienced in the previous games. So we're going to go 4-on-4 for 5 minutes, and then if no one scores, we go to 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. But sometimes they do things a little differently in a championship game. This is where it'd be great to have Brad in the booth today. He would be up to speed and ready to go with all the rules and regs here. Unfortunately, Brad's watching from Wisconsin today. And it looks like we are going to go 4-on-4 here for the first 5 minutes of overtime. We've got Johnson, Franzen, Doth, and Jensen Cook to start things out for the Storm. Nice win there by Lucy Johnson. Puck is sent forward. And it winds up on the stick of the dangerous number 6, but taken away by Lucy Johnson. Here comes Lucy. She gains the zone. Sticks with it. Goes for a backhand. Oh, it goes just wide. Nice play there by Lucy. And now it's number 6 skating it out. Good back check there by Lucy. We got to poke that puck away, girls. Yep. Nice job there defending. And a good play there by number 6. Boyce had that one covered up, but it's pushed away and played out by Franzen. Here comes Penny. And the puck just rolled off her stick. Now it's at number 6 back across the line, but defended well by Minneapolis. Lucy Johnson picks up the loose puck. Now Lucy back the other way, across the line. Skates it in. She's got Franzen in front. Her shot attempt went wide. And now it's picked up by Stillwater. And this is number 4 skating across the line with some speed. Good back check there by Minneapolis. We're able to break that one up. but the puck's controlled by Stillwater and now winds up in the stick of Substack. Here comes Lucy. Back across center ice. Goes wide right. A good defensive play there by Stillwater. Oh, boy. Morris Spear almost had a great opportunity in front. Avery Johnson sends it back down low. Ponies are trying to find a breakout pass. No one was home, and Nora continues to apply pressure down low while Klossner steps up to pinch and keep the puck in the zone right in front of us. Ponies looking for a little daylight, and they're springing a player here on the weak side. They gain the zone, get tripped up, and they're going to go on the power play. All right, so we've got 2.5 minutes left to go in the first overtime. Stillwater will go on the power play. The clock continues to run. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I don't know why it would be. All right, so the Ponies on a power play. Face off to the left-hand side of Boyce. Nice face-off win by Minneapolis. Jensen Cook tries to clear. Shot comes in. Looks like it hit some traffic in front and goes wide. Minneapolis trying to break it out the near side. That attempt was held in. Shot comes in. Another save by Boyce. And Stillwater doing a good job moving the puck around here. Shot was well wide. And good job there by Jensen Cook to clear the zone. Pony player blew a tire as she tried to skate it through neutral zone, and unfortunately it winds up in the stick of that dangerous number 6. Good job there by Pesa, stepping up to block that shot. Another shot attempt comes in. It's redirected wide by Boyce. Pesa battling forward along the near wall. Loose puck picked up again by number 6, and she's going to skate it right in. And a good save there by Boyce. Under a minute left to play here in the first overtime. Pony is continuing to apply pressure. That shot came in, but it was wide and hit the side of the net. And a couple of Storm players running into each other there as Klossner is finally able to clear the zone. But it's the Ponies right back in with the puck. Good shot attempt there. Boyce got a glove on it, deflected it over the top of the net. Less than half a minute left to play in the first overtime. Johnson Fueler with the puck. She's going to skate it up the right-hand side. Taking on a couple defenders. She just wisely maintains possession of the puck. Gets it to Cook. Cook tried a one-timer. And now with under 10 seconds to play, the Ponies are going to break it out. Fans want a shot. They're not going to get it off in time. And we're going to go to a second overtime. Whew. Very, very exciting hockey weekend and an afternoon here in White Bear Lake, where we will once again, for the second time in this tournament, go to a second overtime. Shots on goal going into the second overtime are 27-7 in favor of Stillwater. We'll play 3-on-3 hockey when we resume play. Both teams getting a drink. Coaches are talking to them. Hopefully able to recharge here and power through and get a goal early here in the second overtime frame. Here we go. We're ready to go. Okay, so for Minneapolis, we're going to start out with Johnson. That's Lucy Johnson, Jensen Cook, and Klossner. Stillwater winning the face-off. They gain the zone, but Jensen Cook is all over that girl, and her centering pass was intercepted by Klossner. Lucy Johnson now with the puck. Trying to skate it out of the zone. It was held in by Stillwater. Oh, and they make a nice pass over to the other side. Shot comes in, but it's gloved by Boyce. She'll hang on. And we'll get a face-off in the Storm zone. Both teams get the line change. Dangerous number 6 for Stillwater will take the face-off against the dangerous Avery Johnson for Minneapolis. Stillwater winning the draw, and they've got a player right in front. Loose puck off the save is played out by Doth. Second shot attempt comes in. It's tipped in front by Doth. And now both teams battling for it over in the corner. Loose puck picked up by Avery Johnson. She's pressured by number 6. No call as she gets knocked into the boards. They will call an icing, and we'll get the face-off back down in the Storm zone. Both teams get another line change as we go into this face-off. Substad's going to take it for Minneapolis. She's out there with Jensen Cook and Klossner. Nice win there by Jensen Cook. And now it's Elsa Klossner battling with that number 6. Puck slides back out up top. It's held in by Stillwater. The player lost an edge as she tried to skate around behind the net. And a great play there by Substad. And now she's all alone. Lucy skates it in. She shoots. And a really nice save there by the Stillwater goaltender. Heck of a play there by Substad to create the breakaway. And an awesome save by the Pony goaltender. Pace is taking the draw now for Minneapolis. She wins it back to Klossner. Klossner's shot is on net and saved. We got just under 2 minutes to play here as things are opening up. Stillwater skating it back up the ice. They have a breakaway now. And a good save by Boyce. The net gets knocked loose. I can't believe they've got running time here in overtime. I don't understand it. But we're going to get a face-off in the Storm zone. Clock ticking down. When the puck drops, will be under 90 seconds left to play. Pace is taking the face-off for Minneapolis. She wins it back to Avery Johnson. Ooh, Johnson's pass found its way over to a Stillwater player. And Stillwater keeping the puck in the zone with a minute left to play. That shot goes wide. And kept in again by Stillwater. Shot is saved by Boyce. Again, held in by Stillwater. And now they got a person all alone in front. And Boyce makes another great save. Stillwater controlling again. Back across the line. Shot was blocked in front. And now it's picked up by Pesa. Libby Pesa up the near wall. Back across the line. Well, nice shot And it's saved by the Stillwater goaltender. They're able to clear, and we've got just 5 seconds left in the second overtime. And I guess we're going to a shootout now. Okay, so we're going to a shootout, I believe. What I'm not clear on right now is how many shot attempts each team will get. Maybe they'll give us a heads up here. All right, so I'm not sure how many shot attempts we're going to get, but I do know that Minneapolis is going to start first. Lucy Johnson's going to get the first opportunity. Here goes Lucy. First shot attempt of the shootout. And she scores! Nice move by Lucy, going to her backhand and buries it. Giving Minneapolis the advantage here early on. Number 6 for Stillwater going first. And that shot goes wide. All right, got Willa Jensen-Cook going next for Minneapolis. Willa makes a nice shot, and that one goes just a little wide. Stillwater in their second shot attempt. And saved by Boyce. Shooting third for Minneapolis is Elsa Klossner. There goes Elsa. She goes wide left, comes in, makes a nice move, goes to her backhand and scores! Stillwater shooting next. And that goes wide. So I'm guessing, that if Libby is able to bury this one, that might be it, but we'll find out. Here goes Pesa. Her shot goes high and wide. And the shootout continues. Oh, he makes a save, and is that it? We're not sure. We're waiting for some signal here from someone. That should be the game. That is! And Minneapolis wins it! Wow, what an incredible tournament. 3 overtime wins for Minneapolis. We win the championship game in a shootout against a strong Stillwater team. Final shots on goal, 30-10 in favor of Stillwater. We'll keep rolling here as we have the trophy presentation. A very exciting way to finish an outstanding weekend of hockey here in White Bear Lake. Girls are going to get a team picture. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and always supporting these girls. It's a fantastic group of young ladies and hockey players, and we're all super excited for them to come away with the victory here this afternoon. We'll be back on, I believe, later this week. I forget when the next game is, but tune in, continue to support these girls. Thanks for watching.